for the latest on the coronavirus outbreak. New quarantines are in place in California this morning.
Americans should cancel any public gatherings of 50 people or more.
The coronavirus is spreading, and vulnerable communities like this are at risk.
We are calling for the home isolation of all seniors in the state of California.
Well, that escalated quickly. The pandemonium of the coronavirus is hitting, and it's hitting hard. This last week feels like, I don't know for you guys, but for me, like kind of out of a movie, with sporting events closing down, March Madness, the stock market stoppage occurring 3 times in 1 week, the Dow plummeting, the markets plummeting, the world seeming to be reeling over the coronavirus right now. And there's a lot of uncertainty, there's a lot of panic, there's a lot of fear. And as I was driving in this morning, I was thinking about, in the midst of all of this craziness, now more than ever is the time for us to be united, and for us to be responsible, and for us to be disciplined and focused and optimistic and positive. And it's hard to do that with the narrative that's going on around right now. So today I came into the office. It was pretty dead coming into downtown Sacramento. And I thought, you know, normally, of course, business as usual. We got to handle our responsibilities, but I also want to use this opportunity now more than ever to at least be a voice of reason, of calmness, of optimism, of leadership, because that is what we need during these times. Whether it's me, whether it's you, whether it's somebody else, finding those outlets is going to be really, really important. So we got Yuli in the office here with me today. We got Tone coming in here pretty shortly, and gonna be putting out a lot more content. So if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Drop me a comment below, whether you're in business, entrepreneurship, real estate investing. The content that I'm gonna be putting out over the next few months, one is just to document this crazy journey of us going into a recession and the challenges and the opportunities that are gonna come from it. So stay tuned, connect with me more. Today's video that we're gonna be filming is gonna be around things to do different in a recession. Now more than ever, it's gonna be important to not panic, but to be prepared and to plan accordingly. So let's go ahead and get this filmed, and let's see what you guys think. Tone's been trading all morning.
That I have.
Okay, so
Crazy market.
yeah, what is we got Yuli's thoughts on what's going on in the world right now, and just in general, what are your thoughts?
So society, I feel like there's 2 different people. There's people panicking, and then there's people who are just naysayers, like coronavirus is made up, it's a myth. And I feel like you don't want to be either one of those people. You want to be right in the middle, stay prepared, stay calm. Just be prepared. That's the main thing.
Yep.
You don't want to, if it were to come down to a full quarantine, you don't want to be stuck in your house without any food.
Yep.
Like, wash your hands like a normal human being. You should do that throughout the year. You should never not wash your hands.
Marie's gonna be so proud of you for saying that.
And then the market's crazy. People think that we hit the bottom already, but it's just getting started. S&P is gonna go downhill. The US dollar hasn't even lost any value yet, so probably in the next, I'd say 3-4 weeks, the US dollar is gonna be dropping, and that's where you're gonna see some major momentum shifts in the market.
Yuli, how are you feeling today?
It's surreal. I mean, we know what's happening. We just haven't felt the shockwave just yet. So I think that's what people need to really just kind of brace themselves for. So we don't know how big of a shockwave this is going to be.
How are you feeling though? How's your mindset?
Well, I mean, mindset-wise, I think I'm pretty prepared to the best of my ability. Not to mention I have a great mentor to also help calm down the fear and shit that I don't know. But other than that, mindset-wise, we're pretty solid there. I was telling you earlier, my daughter's already in self-quarantine, so this is something not to really take lightly, and she's only 10 years old, but we know that she's come in contact with someone that is currently having those symptoms. So we have to do what we got to do, bro. I mean, that's all it is. We have to do what we have to do. There is no ifs or buts about it. There is no, oh, this is like, come on guys, like straight up, the experts have already said it. This isn't something to take lightly, and we just gotta do what we gotta do.
I'm just taking the temperature left and right. I'm gonna be jumping on my coaching call real quick with one of my clients who is a part of a multi-billion-dollar hedge fund. He does some real estate investing on the side, and we've been working on that, but he's really tapped into the market, so I'm curious on what they're seeing in their company, being that they're so close to everything. The narrative I'm hearing is it's getting pretty ugly, but we're gonna see here real shortly. Basically, I wanted you to say that one more time of what did you guys see at the trading desk this morning?
We basically saw financial markets freeze up.
Jeez.
We can't trade bonds that we could trade for the last 10 years. It's basically very similar to the financial crisis, what we're seeing in the bond market.
It feels like we're literally like in the midst of writing history as we go. Like this is, looking back, gonna be a time when we all reflect on and go, man, like that meltdown of blah, 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 right?
Yeah.
Like this coronavirus meltdown. I mean, it is what it is. Well, there you go. That seems to be the consensus with everybody I'm talking to today is it's bad. We don't know how bad, but we know it's bad. And here's what you can do is, with all of this uncertainty, all of this fear, you can prepare and you can plan and you can be proactive. You can control your actions and you can control your mindset. And now more than ever is a time to double down on yourself. It's to double down on your relationships and your network, and to surround yourself with the right conversations, with the right community, the right people, because we're gonna have to get through this together. And the more resources we share, the more support we have, the more opportunity to get through this and come out stronger as a result. So I want to be keeping this conversation moving with you guys. I'm going to be doing more of these videos, more of these vlogs, because now is the time to double down on yourself. There is going to be a lot of uncertainty. There's going to be a lot of fear. I'd be lying if I didn't say that I wasn't scared of all of the unknowns. But I'm also optimistic and excited that we're going to learn things through this process that are going to equip us and are going to optimize us to come out stronger than before. So be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. If you're not listening to all of our latest updates and interviews on Millionaire Mindcast, head to whatever platform you listen to podcasts on and subscribe to the Millionaire Mindcast. And if you got questions, drop any questions below. I appreciate you guys. I'm here to support you guys. I'm here to be a pillar of positivity and to keep the conversation consistent and frequent around the topics that matter. So if there's anything that you have questions on, post those below. And until next episode or video, march on. Keep marching on. Keep positive. Stay responsible. Stay safe. We'll see you guys in the next video.